begins right now. Brown bear behind the decks, delivering on every vow. The Reese bass darker than anything in part one was, and every declaration drop lands harder just because. Part two begins and it begins right here. Brown bear in the warehouse making everything clear. Part two begins harder than before. The promise of a heavier part two, that's what part two's for. Rave piano stabbing harder than it did last time, and every brutal aiming chop is climbing up the climb. The dachshund pad confirms what the sub bass already said, that part two comes in heavier, that's how it's always led. Part two begins and it begins right here. Brown bear in the warehouse making everything clear. Part two begins harder than before. The promise of a heavier part two, that's what part two's for, yeah. No warm up, straight to the way. Part two never makes you wait. Amen, coming back around harder. Part two drops further and farther. Verse 3. Last halftime bar before the part two floor detonates. The declaration was already made, now part two demonstrates. And every brass stab harder than in part one tonight was part two beginning and beginning doing it right. Part two begins and it begins right here. Brown bear in the warehouse making everything clear. Part two begins harder than before. The promise of a heavier part two, that's what part two's for.
Heavier, everything that came before tonight. Brown bear dropping weight that makes a concrete feel light. The neurofunk is morphing, every 2 bars now, not 4. And every heavier moment asks what you came here for. Heavy, heavier, feel it in the floor. Brown bear dropping weight that nobody dropped before. Heavier, brass and sub-destroyed. The heaviest kind of D&B leaves nothing in the void. Distorted trumpet cuts through every frequency in sight, and every razor hi-hat continuous cuts the night. The crowd heavier sample says what the sub confirms below, that heavier in 2026 is the only way to go. Heavier, heavier, feel it in the floor. Brown bear dropping weight that nobody dropped before. Heavier, brass and sub-destroyed. The heaviest kind of D&B nobody dropped before. Heavier, brass and self-destroy. The heaviest kind of D&B leaves nothing in the void. Raise it. Brass loading absolute, heavier now. Heavier, take the bars 3, 1 silent bar, then everything detonates at maximum weight. Heavier in 22d6 was always worth the wait. And every distorted brass note over maximum neurofunk was heavier, making every warehouse speaker drunk final. Heavier, feel it in the floor. Brown bear drop a weight that nobody dropped before. Heavier, brass and self-destroy. The heaviest kind of D&B leaves nothing in the void.
Amen swing when the break becomes the brass. Brown bear in the booth where every genre has a pass. The amen plays the swing and the swing plays the break. And every amen swing moment is the finest kind to make. Amen swing, let the two speak true. Brown bear fusing genres, doing everything that's new. Amen swing, breaking brass as one. The purest kind of D&B was always swinging from the sun. Alto sax is swinging on the ghost note positions right. And every chop piano strike confirms the amen night. The rookefold above the break is something no one planned. But amen swing was always waiting for the bear's own hand. Amen swing, let the two speak true. Brown bear fusing genres, doing everything that's new. Amen swing, breaking brass as one. Kind of D&B was always swinging from the sun.
Amen says swing, swing, swing says break.
Both say therefore, both they say.
Raw break meets the vintage brass.
Amen swing, built to last. Last amen bar before the purest fusion drop arrived. The amen swing philosophy in 2020 say survive. And every swing brass note riding on the raw amen tonight was the amen swing doing everything exactly right. The two speak true. Brown bear fusing genres, doing everything that's new. Amen swing, breaking brass as one. The behind the D&B was always swinging from the sun. Breaking brass as one.
Breathe inside the liquid D&B, rolling warm. Brown bear dropping beauty in the middle of the storm. The liquid bass is carrying what the heavy drops released, and every liquid interlude is the finest kind of feast. So breathe, liquid in the air tonight. Brown bear dropping beauty in the warehouse burning bright. Oh, breathe, rolling warm and deep and wide. The liquid interlude was always on the other side. Soprano sax is carrying what nobody says out loud. That even in the heaviest warehouse, in the loudest crowd, there is a liquid moment where the beauty takes its turn. And every warm melodic D&B bass is one you earn. Oh, breathe, liquid in the air tonight. Brown bear dropping beauty in the warehouse burning bright. Oh, breathe, rolling warm and deep and wide. The liquid interlude was always on the other side. Even warehouses need to breathe. Even bass lines need to breathe. Every heavy needs its light. Liquid D&B, worth the fight. Yeah. Last liquid bar before the block delivers to part two. The breathe interlude was always made for me and you. And every warm brass note above the deepest liquid bass was the birth moment, finding its most beautiful place. So breathe, liquid in the air tonight. Brown bear dropping beauty in the warehouse burning bright. Oh, breathe, rolling warm and deep and wide. The liquid interlude was always on the other side.
through the warehouse underground. Brown Bear honoring every genre with a single sound. The walking bass, sense of bass, share the same old street, and every subculture moment makes the two complete. Churros. Subculture, deep and rolling wide. Brown Bear in the warehouse where the two genres collide. Subculture, brass and sub and soul. The deepest kind of D&B was always playing roll. Rave piano stabbing where the culture meets the break, and every walk-in jazz line over D&B is one to take. The dark synth pad confirms what both genres always knew. The subculture in the warehouse was always built for two. Subculture, deep and rolling wide. Brown Bear in the warehouse where the two genres collide. Subculture, brass and sub and soul. The deepest kind of D&B was always playing whole bread. Says deep, brass says wide, bear says both live inside. Walking bass meets rolling sub. Subculture, that's the clubless three. Last culture bar before the final sub drops hard, and every walking brass note over rolling amen break. With subculture making both genres stay awake for now. Subculture, deep and rolling wide. Brown Bear in the warehouse where the two genres collide. Subculture, brass and sub and soul. The deepest kind of D&B was always playing home. Midnight Reese, bass in the warehouse, breathing low. Brown Bear at the darkest hour, putting on the midnight show. The Reese modulation, slowest it has ever been tonight. And every midnight drop is the most menacing kind of rap. Midnight Reese, darkest of the set. Brown Bear dropping midnight in the deepest, darkest wet. Midnight Reese, slow and low and wide. The midnight warehouse Reese, your bass has nowhere left to hide. To the trumpet, minimal stabs, finding space between. And every slow modulation is the darkest ever seen. The dark string pad sustained beneath the Reese confirms darkest of the set. Brown bear dropping midnight in the deepest, darkest wet. Midnight Reese, slow and low and wide. The midnight warehouse Reese, it bases nowhere left to hide. Her ditch. Loading in the dark.
Midnight Reese
owns the darkness 3. Last midnight bar before the darkness peaks and holds. The midnight Reese bass in 2020 sees is the darkest story told. And every sparse brass note over the midnight Reese tonight was the midnight warehouse being perfectly and darkly right finite. Midnight Reese, darkest of the set. Brown bear dropping midnight in the deepest, darkest wet. Midnight Reese, slow and low and wide. The midnight warehouse Reese bass is nowhere left to hide. Everybody singing about controlling. Yeah, I wanna walk down, walk up, down, up, down, crowd control when the bear takes the whole room. Brown bear at the decks and nobody leaves too soon. The jump up Hoover bases commanding every spine, and every crowd control drop makes the warehouse shine. Crowd control, everybody move. Brown bear controlling everybody in the groove. Crowd control, brass and self-command. The fastest jump up drop was always taking stand. Alto and tenor, sax and power harmony above, and every 16 bar snare roll fits like a glove. The trumpet crowd command was built for this exact wall, and crowd control in 2020 chief commands them all. Crowd control, everybody move. Brown bear controlling everybody in the groove. Crowd control, brass and self-command. The fastest jump up drop was always taking stand.
In this room, bear controls the sub and boom. Brass loading absolute command.
Crowd control last demand. yeah. 16 bars of snare roll, then the warehouse detonates. Oh, yeah. Crowd controlling 20 Steve commands the highest rates. Oh, yeah. And every maximum brass command over jump up D&B. Oh, yeah. Was the bear controlling everything, including you and me. Foul control, everybody move. Brown bear controlling everybody in the groove. Crowd control, brass and sub command. The fastest jump up drive was always taking stand.
Low pressure system moving through the warehouse air. Brown bear dropping atmosphere with deep sub everywhere. The liquid base is heavier than liquid was before, and every atmospheric drop reveals a deeper flow. Low pressure system, heavy, warm and wide. Brown bear dropping pressure deep inside the D&B type. Low pressure system, sub and beauty both. The deepest kind of liquid is a deep and weighted growth. Soprano sax is floating under pressurized warm tide, and every deep melodic note lives lavishly inside. The rag pressure pad confirms what the sub bass knows, that low pressure in the warehouse is where the beauty grows. Low pressure system, heavy, warm and wide. Brown bear dropping pressure deep inside the D&B type. Low pressure system, sub and beauty both. The deepest kind of liquid is a deep and weighted growth. Low says heavy, warm says stay. Pressure D&B finds its way. Every atmosphere has weight of low pressure system. Feels great. Last pressure bar before the block grows deeper still. The low pressure system drop was built to fill, and every warm press rate brass note over deep D&B bass was the low pressure system finding its most beautiful place. Low pressure system, heavy, warm and wide. Brown bear dropping pressure deep inside the D&B type. Low pressure system, sub and beauty both. The deepest kind of liquid is a deep and weighted growth.
hardest of the three. Brown bear at the decks and the night refuses to be free. The new amen chop pattern says the story isn't done, and every third wind rising is a bigger kind of sun. Third wind, harder than the first two combined. Brown bear in a warehouse, leaving everything behind. Third wind, new chop, new brass, new weight. The third wind in 2020 steps arrives right on time, late. Brave piano, brutal maximum, stabbing through the crowd. And every new amen pattern hitting back twice as loud. The dark synth, new variation, cuts the warehouse air. And third wind in the warehouse leaves it stripped and bare. Third wind, harder than the first two combined. Brown bear in the warehouse, leaving everything behind. Third wind, new chop, new brass, new weight. The third wind in 2026 arrives right on time, late rich. First wind. Cambridge. First wind, second wind, and now third wind takes the hardest vow. New chop pattern loading tight. Third wind owns a knife S3. Last new chop bar before the third wind fully detonates. The third wind in 2020 such operates at highest rates. And every hardest brass stab over the new amen chop. Was the third wind proving this night will never stop, Fennel? Third wind, harder than the first two combined. Brown bear in the warehouse, leaving everything behind. Third wind, new chop, new brass, new weight. The third wind in 2020 shops arrives right on time, late. Clockwork swing where every cog has its own role. Brown bear at the precision decks in full control. The sub bass on the grid, exact and never late. And every clockwork swing drop hits on the perfect gauge. Clockwork swing, every gear in place. Brown bear running clockwork at a mechanical pace. Clockwork swing, brass and sub exact. The most precise kind of D&B never loses track. Alto sax, precision riff placed on every 16th right. And every rim shot between snare tightens up the night. The clock texture underneath confirms the grid is true. That clockwork swing in 2026 was always built for you. Clockwork swing, every gear in place. Brown bear running clockwork at a mechanical pace. Clockwork swing, brass and sub exact. The most precise kind of D&B never loses track.
Tick says sub, talk says snare. Brass says swing, clock says there.
Every cog back in position.
Clockwork swing.
Surgical precision 3.
Clockwork swing.
Last mechanical bar before the final clockwork drops. Clockwork swing in 22 me sits never once stops. And every precision brass note over Clockwork D&B was a clockwork swing running exactly as designed to be seen. Clockwork swing, every gear in place. Brown bear running clockwork at a mechanical pace. Clockwork swing, brass and sub-exact. The most precise kind of D&B never loses track. The final drop was everything part 1 and 2 became. Brown bear at the ultimate decks and nothing is the same. The fastest, heaviest, most extreme is landing right now. And every ultimate drop in 22 C's takes its final bow. The final drop, this is what it was. Brown bear dropping ultimate, because it always does. The final drop, everything at once. The ultimate D&B was always worth the months. Every sax and trumpet at their loudest harmonize, and every 30-second raise or hi-hat cuts the compromise. The ultimate neurofunk Reese hybrid says it plain that the final drop was worth every bar of both campaigns. The final drop, this is what it was. Brown bear dropping ultimate, because it always does. The final drop, everything at once. The ultimate D&B was always worth the months. Silence. This is it. Everything that both parts built, final drop, maximum tilt. 32 bars of snare rolled and both playlists detonate. The final drop in 2020s was worth every weight, and every maximum brass note over ultimate D&B was the final drop, setting everyone completely free. The final drop, this is what it was. Brown bear dropping ultimate, because it always does. The final drop, everything at once. The ultimate D&B was always worth the months.
liquid D&B carries never die. Every summer party ends. Every summer always bends. Been to something worth the keep. Summer stays, even in sleep. At the summer bar before the final block begins its run. The summer stays because the bear refused to say it's done, and every emotional brass note over the warmest liquid D&B was the summer staying permanently inside both you and me. Summer stays inside the bass and brass. Brown bear dropping summer that was always built to last. Summer stays rolling warm and wide. The summer that the liquid D&B carries never die. Carries never die. Carries never die.
Last hour in the warehouse, and the bear ain't moving yet. Brown bear behind the decks with every bar a safety net. The final aim and chop is tightest it has ever been, and every last hour drop is the most purpose we'll ever see. Choo! Last hour warehouse owns the night. Brown bear in the last hour burning everything bright. Last hour brass and sub and drive. The last hour in the warehouse is the most alive. Great piano purpose bow stabbing through the final air. Every tightest aim and chop confirms that we were there. The darks in final pair knows what the crowd has earned. The last hour D&B is the lesson finally learned. Last hour warehouse owns the night. Brown bear in the last hour burning everything bright. Last hour brass and sub and drive. The last hour in the warehouse is the most alive. Last hour means one final push. Bear don't need another shush. Tightest chop of both playlists. Last hour, nothing missed with three. Last purposeful bar before the final hour peaks tonight. The last hour in 2026 was always going to ignite. And every last hour brass stab over the tightest aim and break was the last hour, proving every night is worth the wait. Last hour, warehouse owns the night. Brown bear in the last hour, burning everything bright. Last hour, brass and sub and drive. The last hour in the warehouse is the most alive.
Warehouse legend, written in the sub bass and the brass. Brown bear at the legendary decks, and built to last. The night that both the playlists build is written on the wall, and every legend night in D&B was worth the cost. Warehouse legend, sub and brass and vast. Brown bear in the legendary warehouse built to last. Warehouse legend, this night never ends. The most legendary D&B transcends and then transserves. Cello legend lying beneath the legendary cloud. And every string that plays tonight plays grandest and proud. The French horn in the warehouse hits the legendary note that makes this summer D&B the most legendary quote. Warehouse legend, sub and brass and bass. Brown bear in the legendary warehouse built to last. Warehouse legend, this night never ends. The most legendary D&B transcends and then transcends. Perfect light. Something in the sub bass says warehouse legends always stay.
Last legendary bar before the finale begins its run. Warehouse legend is the sum of everything that was done. And every string and brass and sub-bass legend dropped tonight was the warehouse becoming legend, burning permanent bright fillet.
Warehouse legend, sub and brass and vast. Brown bear in the legendary warehouse built to last. Warehouse legend, this night never ends. The most legendary D&B transcends and then transfers. '26 forever written in the sub-bass line. Brown bear behind the definitive decks, making the year shine.
The jump up Hoover bass harder than it was in part 1 bar. And 2026 forever is the brightest summer star. 2026 forever, this is the one. Brown Bear dropping the definitive year, and it's only begun. 2026 forever, brass and southern bright. The year that both the playlist build was always going to ignite.
3-part sax harmony above the definitive break, and every 16-bar snare roll is the greatest one to take. The definitive trumpet year anthem lands where it was made, and 2026 forever never once will fade. 2026 forever, this is the one. Brown Bear dropping the definitive year, and it's only begun. 2026 forever, brass and southern bright. The year that both the playlist build was always going to forever. 2026 forever. Both parts. Best ever. Best ever. Best ever. 2026 forever. 2026 forever. Final. Final. Year anthem. 16 bars of snare roll, then the definitive year drops. 2026 forever is the year that never stops. And every maximum brass unison over ultimate D&B was 2026 forever, setting everyone free. 2026 forever, this is the one. Brown Bear dropping the definitive year, and it's only begun. 2026 forever, brass and southern bright. The year that both the playlist build was always going to ignite.
See you next summer when the warehouse opens again. Brown Bear at the farewell decks where everything began. The liquid D&B farewell is the warmest of the set, and every summer party drop is one we won't forget. See you next summer, this one stays forever warm. Brown Bear saying goodbye through the liquid D&B storm. See you next summer, rolling warm on white. The summer that the warehouse kept is burning deep inside. Soprano sax at its most emotional farewell line, and every liquid rolling note confirms its final reef. See you next summer, this one stays forever warm. Brown bear saying goodbye through the liquid D&B storm. See you next summer, rolling warm and wide. The summer that the warehouse kept is burning deep inside. Every summer party ends. Every bear eventually bends into one last farewell draw. Summer never truly stops. Last summer bar of both complete playlists tonight. See you next summer means the bear will get this right. And every warm farewell brass note over liquid D&B bass was the summer 20 truly says, finding its most permanent